Hello, the internet. I was almost on time. I forgot to make my my Instagram post, so people would actually know I was out here. So I don't think anybody's in here just yet because I literally just made that post and I just made the going live post. So I'll probably give this a minute or two before I get started. But yeah, I'm like exhausted today, so I don't know how long I'm going to do this for, but feel like I needed something to just unwind and relax and just like whatever. So I was like, you know what? We have not been playing the Super Nintendo and the Super Mario World for like forever. So I said we would get back into that. Hey Kate. Hey Jennifer. I figured that would be a fun thing to do tonight. We could all chit chat and everything like that. But I'm not drinking any alcohol tonight. Tonight it's a Seagram's ginger ale, naturally flavored with other natural flavors. Is it true they don't really have ginger in ginger ale really anymore? Oh, this is a regular one too. I have hello Amanda. I have uh I have the diet ones because I like to use those in cocktails and stuff like that, but they weren't cold. Let me see. Carbonated water, high fructose corn syrup, citric acid, ginger extract with other natural flavors. Yeah, it's not even... Seagrams, I thought you were better than this. Anyway, I also hate drinking out of a can. I wish I brought a cup up here, but here we are. Here we are, reduced to this. I love ginger ale. But you know what I love better? Diet ginger ale, because there's no calories in it, and I can drink more of it. Kate, I don't think I watched the Schitt's Creek video you sent me. I might have, and I just can't remember. My brain has been all over the place lately, and I've been so scattered. And yesterday I had a fever of like 101, and I just was like feeling so sick. And I was happy to report that today I woke up no fever. Yesterday, today, it's all negative so far. So Canada Dry, I'm pretty sure, is the one that still has ginger in it too. Thank you, Mike. I was like, I feel like I'm a Seagram's gal, but I gotta go where the real ginger is, right? Because isn't that the whole point? I should cover this up. I don't want no sponsorship. But I really am just drinking the ginger ale because I wanted some ginger ale because I like ginger ale. It's not like my stomach's bothering me, but you know, it's a weird thing when you're not feeling well. For me, it's like always, it doesn't matter how you're not feeling well. It's like you just want, like ginger ale is one of those like miracle cures for me. Like I know everybody says like chicken noodle soup, which I hate. I hate because I literally only like had it when I was sick. So it just it tastes like being sick. And so it's like a last resort. Although I did have some yesterday and it's like, it's good. It's fine. It just tastes like pure salt, but then it does make you feel better. But yeah, so I find ginger ale to be my other like mental miracle cure. Amanda, oh, you were so nice. That's so nice. Amanda's just saying really nice compliments in here. Tori, I do have polar seltzer water in my refrigerator downstairs, Tori. I definitely do. But it was I have a like cranberry lime and I forget what the other one is. But like I feel like I use those specific flavors. I have so much in mixed drinks right now that I was like, I don't want mentally I feel like I'm gonna think I'm drinking a mixed drink. And I was like, ginger ale. The wettest of treats. No, that's the taste of a whole new generation. I forget that scene in Wayne's World where he's like, they do all the sponsor ads. It's like some people just sell out, and it's sad. I like my Spider-Verse hoodie. This was Her Universe made this, and I was like, this is so cool. I love it. I love Scarlet Spider, so I'm like, I just think it's cool because it's sleeveless. So like, I have a Star-Lord shirt on underneath here, but I was a little chilly just like right here, not on the arms, and I thought this was the perfect time for the accessory. So, yeah. So I'm glad everybody is popping in here. I thought we could, like I said, play some Nintendo. Before we do that, I want to talk a little bit about, because like, I watched a couple of things recently since last we spoke. And a reminder too, before I get too far in here, if you are or want to be one of the my personal Patreon supporters, I shouldn't have drank bubblies before I come on here. I'm going to get gassy, I feel like, and that's gross. No one wants to listen to anybody just stifle burps into a microphone, do they? But I was going to say tomorrow night, I'm going to see Beetlejuice. The play is through here in Orlando, so I'm going to go see Beetlejuice tomorrow, and then I think on Thursday night, I'm going to announce the winners of the Marvel contest that I'm doing on my personal Patreon, and that was to win like a Rocket Raccoon fanny pack, or a Thor Loungefly mini bag, or a Star-Lord painting. And then next month, I'll show all those ahead of time so people can decide if they want to stick around or they want to join or whatever they want to do. But we're doing Halloween giveaways next month to get us in stock. So I think I've got some like cute little glasses I want to do in our like lower tier, or like little $5 tier, and then in the $10 tier we're doing a Mickey Halloween Loungefly, and then that $15 tier I'm still gonna be like, you're still gonna be surprised on that painting, because guess what? I haven't done it yet. But I am excited to get into. I have an idea. So once I have the idea, it's easy to go from there. But yeah, so if you are one of those people, check that out. Patreon.com/RYNO 1185 on there. There's a link in the description of this video. I put links for everything in the description just in case people want to check it out or whatever, preview or anything like that. So no pressure. No pressure, no advertisement, no whatever. I just want to remind people, because, I'm one of those people who always sign up for something and then completely freaking forget to ever like use it or do it. I mean, how long did I have Apple TV? How long have I had Apple TV Plus for? And I've barely watched anything on there. I was like, whoops. What was I going to say? There was that. And then, so I was watching Paramount Plus because they announced on like Friday afternoon that they were pulling Star Trek Prodigy off of there. And so I was like, oh, shoot, I better watch this, because the thing is about Star Trek Prodigy, it was a Nickelodeon show, so it's definitely aimed at younger kids, but hold on, I forgot to tell my friend Kim I was going live, and she's like texting me repeatedly. I also just went live on YouTube. I am going to inundate you with my presence right now. No, but so I was like, okay, well, I want to watch this because from what I read or what I understand online and stuff like that, is that it's a continuation of like Voyager, and there is a hologram on there that's like a Janeway hologram, and I was like, oh, Voyager's like my favorite Star Trek. So I was like, I want to watch this because I'm assuming everything that happens on the show is within canon of the other shows, so like maybe there's going to be something in here that comes around, And it was okay. It was good. I feel like I watched the first 10 episodes. Luckily, I got to where I did, because literally, I guess this first season was broken up into like 2 10-episode arcs, because like half of it aired in the beginning, half of it aired in the later half of the year. And I don't know. I was interested to see where it'll go and what's all gonna happen. But I can't watch it anymore because it's now pulled from Paramount, and now it's just like nowhere. It's nowhere. It doesn't. I can't watch it, and it's not on physical media or anything like that. Only 10 episodes of it are, and so I'm like, uh-oh. But yeah, so that was a bummer. It's crazy to me because the show came out in 2021, so it's been on the service for 2 years, and now they can all of a sudden pull it and it becomes a tax benefit. That seems kind of effed, right? Like, not just to the fan base, but to like all the artists and the creatives that work on it, and like what kind of relationships are you forming with people? And I just don't trust your service now. Like HBO did it, and now you're doing it, and like it's not a good look. And like I don't know. It makes me sad and fearful of the future. That's why I'm still a big proponent of physical media. If you see something you like and you think you're going to watch it more than once again in your life, I say it's worth the purchase. You know what I mean? But yeah. Yeah, Disney, good shows on Apple Plus. Yeah, I did Ted Lasso. Love Shrinking. Can't acknowledge Shrinking enough. I'm actually watched it twice. But yeah, it's Oh, yeah. I did finally change my Stranger Things poster. So this is the Nina Project episode. So that's episode 5. I thought it was good for Pride. I should have put this up at the beginning of the month because it's got the rainbow room in the background. Don't go too far, sleepyhead. That's what it says up there. Because I have like 6 of the 9 for this. Like a psychotic person, I bought them all because I couldn't settle on one, and I just love them. And Stranger Things is like my favorite show ever. Which they've only ever released the first 2 seasons on physical media, and I doubt they'll ever release the rest of it. But whatever. Anyway, so I watched that, and then last night, while I was in my fever dream, I decided to watch The Bear season 2 also dropped. Something else came out that week too. There was like another show, and I was like, I'm going to watch that too, or a movie or something. But here's the thing. I am 4 episodes into The Bear. I'm on the episode that's like an hour long right now. So I'm 4 or 5 episodes in the season 2. And I got to be honest. I really don't like season 2. It's very slow for me. It does not have that same feel of the first one. Like, it feels like it doesn't feel as tight and as inspired. Like, the first one always felt like a nervous breakdown to me. This one, I'm not really into it. I don't know. We'll see how the rest of it plays out. Maybe it's about to pick up. But the first season, I remember just being like, wow, that was crazy. This one's kind of like, Oh, God, What We Do in the Shadows, girl, let me tell you. They only have season 1 and 2, I think, on DVD in America, too. And that's where I'm like, I'm hoping for, like, post-ending show, like, a full, complete series. Because I don't know if you saw, Superstore is finally coming out on DVD. Because they only did, like, seasons 1, I think, like, 1, maybe, like, 1 through 4. It's at least 1 through 3. And I like pre-ordered that in a friggin' heartbeat. I'll pay full price for that. I love that show. I'll watch it so many times, I don't care. I need to still get Brooklyn Nine-Nine. Brooklyn Nine-Nine went back up in price. I should have bought it when it was on sale, and I didn't. So now it's like $75. But that one's getting Blu-ray, which is nice. So, The Morning Show. I watched season 1. I need to watch season 2, and I think there's like a 3rd season that's about to start, right? So I need to do that. I haven't watched Black Mirror. I've seen 2 episodes of Black Mirror thus far. I watched the Star Trek one the other night, ironically. The one with Jesse Plemons. And then I watched... I forgot what the other one was. Honestly, I can't remember. Oh, it was the one with the guy... Russell Crowe's... Not Russell Crowe. Who's the father in the second Guardians of the Galaxy? Kurt Russell. It was his son, and it was all about being, like, afraid, and I think they, like, killed him by accident or something. I don't know. Sorry, spoiler alert. I think everybody dies in every episode, though. Yeah, Disney Plus pulling stuff off, too. I'm like, come on now. Okay, I understand, like, when a show gets canceled, and you're like, okay, we're not going to move forward with it, whatever. But Mighty Ducks, like, that didn't need to leave. That could have stayed there. Like, I don't understand why it disappears. Like, why can't that just stay there and let people figure it out? Because as you've seen throughout our lives, like, there's been resurgences of things from the past. I mean, look at Hocus Pocus. Look at a Goofy movie. These things that, like, all of a sudden a new generation shares this thing they love, and it gains this whole new prominence. And if those had been on that streaming service back then and, like, had been eliminated, we'd never have that resurgent. You know what I mean? It's control, man. It's the way the studios control us. Sorry, I needed a sip. How can that be profitable for Frito-Lays? I do agree with Trey. That is my favorite line that Jesse Plemons has ever delivered in anything ever. Buy 1, get 3 free. How could that be profitable for Frito-Lay? If you've never watched the movie Game Night, you are missing out. And I blame you because it should have gotten a sequel. And it's like just one of the most interesting things ever. But yeah. I feel like, Trey, I'm glad I didn't message you because before I started The Bear, I was like, you know what? I'm going to put on Serial Mom. And then you messaged me and I was also like, the way I felt, I was like, I want to enjoy Serial Mom. And I was like, I just felt so terrible yesterday that I was like, no. I'm still not 100% today. Like, I feel functional, but, like, tomorrow I've got to, like, rest. Have I seen Community? You clearly can't see it because all my comedy stuff is, like, on this shelf. But, oh, no, you can see it right here. Community. 6 seasons. Seasons 1 through 6, the complete series, ... That movie better get made. It is supposedly getting made. Oh, Miracle Workers. No, that's a show that, like, I'm always like, oh, I want to watch that show. I want to watch that show. I want to watch that show. And then I forget. And I'm like, oh. Okay, so on my comedy shelf where you can't really see, I've got Community, Parks and Recreation, Schitt's Creek. I have, like, somebody gave me these, so I didn't buy them. I have the Big Bang Theory seasons 1 through 8, and I was like, I'm going to need, what were there, like 12 seasons of that show? 9, 10, 11, 12, 11 seasons? 12 seasons? So, and I have Will and Grace Revival season 1 and 2, and all of Will and Grace. But, like, I don't think they put the 3rd season of the Revival on Blu-ray, and it was bad. So I'm also like, but I have all the Friends, including Joey season 1. They never released season 2, but I have that downloaded somewhere. I have How I Met Your Mother, even though it ended so awful. I hate it. Arrested Development. I've got a bunch of seasons of Modern Family, which that's another one where I'm like, I guess I would watch that again. I don't know. I've got, for comedies, I don't know. I've got all of Supernatural except for the last season. I wait for them to go on sale. But the last, we had COVID, and then so the series wasn't over yet. But last year there wasn't really a very good Target Blu-ray DVD sale, so I was really bummed out. Like Battlestar Galactica I have up here, but I'm like missing, I don't have season 1, and it's like I'm missing the second half of season 4, I think. Because remember they like split the seasons apart? Fringe. I love that show. Fringe. If you've never watched Fringe, 100% you have to watch that. I've got Veronica Mars up there. I'm trying to think of shows I watch. Queer as Folk. I got Third Rock from the Sun. I love that show. That's one of those shows where, like, I'll watch one episode and then I'm like, I gotta watch the whole series again because that show's great. I hated the last episode. I got season... There's another burp. Great. I'm disgusting now. I am so sorry. So sorry. All the Superman movies and everything up here. I've got all of Smallville. I'm a big Smallville fan. I'm a big Christopher Reeve Superman, and I love Superman. I don't have Scrubs. I never really got into Scrubs. But I did watch all of Cougar Town, and again, like, I watched Ted Lasso and Shrinking, and those are all Bill Lawrence shows, but it was something about Scrubs that it was like a sound thing. It's like Seinfeld. Sometimes I can't stand the sound of Seinfeld, if that makes sense. Like the musical interludes and stuff like that. But then other times, like I've watched it all the way through, and I'll probably watch it through again at some point in my life. It's a staple. I've got The Good Place down here. I have a ton. We'll have to do so I have The Office. I feel like I'm forgetting like a really big one. Anyway, did you hear they cast the new Lois and Clark for the movies, and the Marvelous Mrs. Maisel is Lois, and then the other guy, his name I already can't remember, is from like, he was on The Politician, which I did watch, and I guess I just forgot he was on it, because he was like the friend that had committed suicide. But yeah. I really want to watch Yellow Jackets. Oh my God, yes. That's one where I'm like, because is that Showtime or Stars? And then Minx season 2 is coming out on Stars in July, and I'm gonna have to sign up for that because my friend is on the show, and I was like, I gotta watch. I watched the first season, so I'm like, I know I've been told there's a Goofy movie episode of the Atlanta show, and I gotta watch that too. I know. Nick, I didn't expect you to read Community written right there, but yeah, I will say this about Fringe. I see the Jesse saying they love Fringe too, and my problem with the last season is like the entire show the show started and it was always about Olivia, right? Like it was supposed to be about Olivia, and it's 3 main people. It's Olivia, Peter, and Walter, and I felt like that last show was the last season just made it all about Peter, and like Olivia is such a backseat driver in that episode, and it just in the series I feel like that it makes me feel a little like I mean, I'm happy they got a last season to be able to finish, but yeah, it's a little I thought the last episode was good, but yeah, I'll have to give Showtime Diane's watching Reluctant Traveler. That's the Eugene Levy run, right? And I don't know what FUBAR is. So I'm just like, Our Flag Means Death. That's a really funny show, and that's going to have another season. Well, it's like filmed. So if you haven't watched that on HBO Max, I really like that. I'm trying to think of the other comedies that I like put on a lot. Obviously, What We Do in the Shadows too is like a new one, and I just love that so much. Dee is here. Hello, Dee. Okay, so the Queer as Folk I watch is the USA Queer as Folk and the original. Not the original. I don't watch the UK. I haven't seen the UK one. I watched the original USA one, not the sequel one. Also, another great reason, reason why you would want hard copies too, is most of the times those are the original versions of the show. And the thing about Queer as Folk, I don't know if it's still on Netflix, but when it was on Netflix, all the music in the show is different. It's the same show. It just literally they stripped all the tracks and put in like royalty-free or less expensive music, which is wild to me because that show specifically hinged on a lot of very specific music and had like scenes built around it. So I feel like it really taps into that integrity of the storyteller, filmmaker, whatever you want to say, whatever word you want to call it. But oh, FUBAR is the Arnold Schwarzenegger one. Okay, I do kind of want to watch that. Listen, here's the thing. I grew up watching Arnold Schwarzenegger movies, and I think he's funny. So I'll probably watch that one. His Dark Materials and Jonathan Strange. Okay, His Dark Materials I've heard of. Yeah. Rafi, welcome. We're talking about shows we've all been watching recently, comedies or otherwise. Oh, I've been watching Ghosts, finally. Did I say that in here? I'm like 14 episodes into the first season, and I'm like, it's really good. I really enjoyed it. Jay's saying they did that with Charmed, including the theme song. That's insane. Insane. Yeah, Amanda, Brian Kinney, I hear you. It was the first show where I was like, oh, there's a show with gay people on it. And it was like, oh, we're going to make not the first show. I mean, I was watching Will and Grace before that. But it was a very, like, in-your-face, like, intense show. But, like, the third season of that show with the politician who was, like, Brian was the PR guy for is just still so relevant today. And it is, like, so good. Oh, my God, Righteous Gemstones. That's what I have to finish watching. I was like, I know there was a show I started watching and then forgot I was watching it. Not because it wasn't good, but because, like, too much time went by. Oh, John, thank you for the compliments on my barber. So my barber right now, I rotate between two people in Orlando. There's a guy at Floyd's that's off of Curry Ford, and then there is another one who's right outside of a brewery I like to frequent called Sidewood Brewing. And it is my friend David, and I know him because I know his boyfriend Alan, and that's how I know David. And David started cutting hair, and I was like, so he was practicing on people, and I'd be like, yeah. So he loves to do hairline. I mean, he's been fully licensed for like 2 years now or something like that, maybe more. But yeah, so he's always fun. He'll always like go in there and he'll be like, what lines are we doing today? And sometimes we're like, oh, none. And he'll be like, oh no, we're doing lines. And I'm like, oh, okay. So, oh no, Arnold's not nice in person. I know, he's old now too. Not that means you're not nice. Just, Righteous Gemstones. Have I started watching Secret Invasion? No, I have not. That was the other show. I think, you came in after I had said it, where I was like, there was another show that started this week, and I was like, what was it? And that's where I'm like, okay, Secret Invasion. I need to watch that. It's hard sometimes because sometimes I want more than the one episode. I'm just exhausted. I get that they're like, well, that's how we keep people from canceling our service. But I'm like, if your service was that good, you'd be able to dump all the episodes and people wouldn't want to cancel the service, right? Isn't that why Netflix succeeds? Is they have so many shows that they're like, yeah, go ahead. Drop us. We dare you. Okay, one more sip of this. I'm sorry. Also, I feel bad we're 25 minutes into this and I haven't started the game. So I'm going to start the game right now. because I can't go super late tonight because I have to rest. I have to rest. But like I said, I don't want to get I don't want to go backwards in my, not repair, what am I saying? Health, in my recovery. I want to go forward so that I don't have an issue like tomorrow when I have to go see Beetlejuice or anything like that. So, let us play, but let's keep talking. Oh, Silo. Yeah, Silo just got renewed for a second season, I believe, too. So, so many things. It's too much shows. And that's the thing is, like, now we are learning, like, we see what's going on with Paramount with, like, the Pink Ladies and Star Trek Prodigy and things like that. It's like, if you don't watch stuff when it comes out, you may never watch it. Like, I hate that, like, that you're, like, forced into it. Like, don't hold me hostage. Oh, dead. John, where are you? You're packing. Where are you packing to? Oh, you're moving. I'm an idiot. Yeah, Diane got a text from me, Diane in the chat here last night about me passing away. It was very dramatic. If you saw my Instagram post yesterday where I was like, I feel like when I get the first part of chills, well, that feeling where you're like, why am I so freezing that I can't move? I'm not a bad, I feel like I'm one of those type of sick people where it's like, hey, could you just grab this one thing for me and then, like, leave me alone? Like, I don't need to be, like, doted on or anything like that. But, like, I will be like, I'm dying and I want you to remember me in peace. Oh, this bitch is gonna swallow this in a second. I shouldn't say, oh, well, and we're dead, because I don't think we can finish the level without that idiot. Oh no, and that man in the tank top got me. I don't know. This is playing Super Mario with your grandmother is what I sound like. The man in the tank top. Oh my god, what is going on with me today? Yeah, I haven't listened to any of the music from Beetlejuice yet, only because I was like, I want to be, I'm not one of those people, I don't like to listen to the music ahead of time because for me, like a Broadway show, I struggle to understand what people are saying while they're singing. Does that make sense? Especially if it's like an operatic way. Not that Beetlejuice is like that, but like, I need the context when it's a narrative singing. You know what I mean? And, oh, she flew too high to the sun. Too close to the sun, whatever. So I wait until day of. That way also, you ought to be freaking... What am I even doing? What are we even doing here? Why are we even playing this? Oh my god. What am I even doing? What am I even doing? I'm playing this on a Super Nintendo. I can't pick it up, but it's the tiny... The Super Nintendo Classic or whatever that they released. I would like, if anyone ever sees one, please let me know. Shoot me a message. The NES Classic, so it's the same thing. It's this like little game thing that, oh, do I have the box right here I can show you? I think it's over here. Hold on, let me see. Lord Jesus. No, I don't know where the box is. It's over there, and I'd have to get up. And then you'd all know I'm not wearing pants. I'm just kidding, I am wearing pants. I'll just Google it so I can share the photo. But it's like a Super Nintendo that was an HDMI Super Nintendo that they released a couple years ago that was preloaded with these like games on it and stuff. And I think when they came out, they were like $100. I feel like you could probably still find them easily enough. But then I think they did, I don't know if they did Super Nintendo first or if they did the Nintendo first, but I should have gotten, I like saw the Nintendo one day and I was like, oh, no, I'll grab that next time. $100? No way. Like, I have some Nintendo games at my house, and I have this, like, it's called a Retron that plays the cartridges of it. So I was like, I don't need to get this. I do actually have a functioning, working like Super Nintendo over there that I do play from sometimes for the other games that aren't on this, because obviously it's not all games. But this is what this thing is. Ooh, I think I'm losing. I think I was losing a. All right, whatever. I'll just put it over my face. I don't have time to resize the image. So that's the thing I'm like playing on right now. It's like this little digital thing in all the, you know, these games. But here's the thing: like you only get one Donkey Kong Country. They're not all in there, so it doesn't. It's fun. It's nice. It's like a guest room thing. And then there was this one they released for the classic edition, and I'm like, oh no, I don't want this one as much as the other one. And like I said, I have this like Retron thing that plays the cartridges. But here's what I also forgot about. Even if I find a working Nintendo suck. They don't play the games very well. You have to hit them and blow on the thing, everything. And I was thinking to myself, where I'm like, well, I'm just going to buy an original Nintendo at some point, since right now over here in front of me, I have, well, I think my Nintendo 64 is dead because my mother decided to keep it in like a shed outside, and that was a good place to store it in Massachusetts. All 4 seasons, honey, no. So I don't think that's going to turn on again, but I think the games still work. So it's like a matter of just like finding a new console. But I have the Super Nintendo over there. I have like every Nintendo system except for the original, but I have that Retron that plays original Nintendo, Super Nintendo, and Genesis cartridges. So I have some Genesis games too, but it's like, I wouldn't rate the console thing that high because it doesn't work that well. So like someday I'm like, maybe I'll actually get the Genesis console. But I think the next like actual console thing I would get would either be that Super Nintendo. I was just thinking the Super Nintendo Classic. But the great thing about these is they literally take up zero space. They're super easy to travel with if you want to bring them and like play them in a hotel room or something like that. Because literally it's just a power cord and HDMI, and then you've got 2 controllers that come with it. So it's like a really great. I don't know. I feel like it's one of those where I should get they made a little traveling case. I should get one of those, and maybe I'll bring this with me on my next trip or whatever. I have a Switch though, so it's like, I feel like it's not a brag. I'm just telling you, I've amassed this collection over years and years and years. And a lot of these are like childhood stuff. So it's like, this is what happens when you have high functioning anxiety, and you can't seem to get rid of stuff. So, you know, yeah, Trey's got it. See? I know. Okay, so Trey was just saying about cordless remotes. I think there might be a patch. Like, somebody might have made a patch to be able to make wireless remotes for some of these or something like that. I have controller extensions, though. So, like, my Super Nintendo, I can play, like, from, like, 50 feet away, I think. Like, the extension cord was so long, it's, like, absurd. It's, like, out of a comedy or something like that. Wi-Fi was not required either. That was the best part. But yeah. Oh gosh, I remember playing this now. Now it's bringing me back where we left off. Sorry, I'm gonna like... Remember, didn't I play this level for like an hour with all of you? Ugh. This was when I think I had to watch like a cheat on YouTube. Sometimes it's like, you want to meet the designer of this particular level and be like, why are you a masochist? Who hurt you? You gotta be. He heard me. Did I get tickets? Did you get tickets for Oogie Boogies? So I waited in the queue today. It was 4.5 hours. I had my computer open all day. Because my friend is going in September, and I told her I would get tickets for her for that. And then I was going to buy a random weekend in October, but you gotta be effing kidding me. I decided to... Game over, baby! How many lives did I have? 3? I decided to go... that I was like, in October, I was like, I want to maybe just like go home. My grandfather is in a state of decline, it would appear to be. And so, you know, I want to still see them and spend time with them. And his 90th birthday is right around that time. So I'm actually thinking about going home for like a trip to go see him for his 90th. So I thought that would be fun. Plus, I believe his 90th is actually like on a Friday too, so it's like it works out. Oh my God, Mario, you and your slippery feet with the butter. Okay, hold on. I'm actually gonna look right now. June, July, August, September, October. My grandfather's birthday is the 20th. Oh God, I'm glad I didn't try and buy. It was actually sold out anyways. I was like, maybe I'll just buy a ticket for the 19th. And then I'll just like make myself go. And no. No. I am good. So I'll hopefully shoot up home that weekend. Plus, I haven't been home like Halloween season in, I don't know, years. Like maybe like 8 years or something like that. I don't know. And the way that Mom talks about what's going on, I'm like, I really just feel like I should go back there. But it's just like, I can't move in with my mom. Also, my mom is like, not whatever, I don't mean to be like that. But like, it would seem to be that my stepfather is going to retire. And I think my mom's like concerned that he's going to die or something. And I don't know. I just feel more and more every day where I'm like, I don't trust any of my siblings to take care of anything. I know that sounds terrible. Oh my God, oh my God. 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 Guys, oh my God. Oh my God. We need that. We need that. Give me 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 that. Stress, 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 stress. Remember when I said I was going to do this because it would be less stressful than just like sitting? What psychopath am I? Tell me there is like, oh. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. I can't do it until he like falls off the thing, right? Oh, no, no, no. Mario. We were so close. Oh God, we're so close. Oh my God, I was so close. I held the freaking button down too long. Oh. God. Yeah, I feel like there's stuff where it's like, I don't mean to be judgy about like people aging and things like that, but my family has never been like super tech savvy or anything. And I feel like that is a concern of mine in this digital world, that a lot of older people in other generations, things like that, we take for granted what everybody knows, you know, and none of my siblings are really tech savvy. And I'm not even saying I'm tech savvy, but sometimes it's like, I don't know. It's just one of those things where I'm like, I gotta just like, people need help, and I want to just make sure I help and everything like that. But yeah. Ooh, Northern California. I want to move to Palm Springs. Who wants to move to Palm Springs? Should we all just get a house there? I feel like the more of us that go, the bigger the house we can get. Let's just go in on it together. We'll buy a vacation property. Some of us can live sometime. Some of us can live full time. Dinosaurs. Can I use my... This is why the leaf is superior. Oh, give me that mushroom. I don't think I can hit the big guy, though. Ah. I think you can only hit them when they're small. Oh, no. Fudge! Fudge! It's just mushrooms everywhere! Fudge! I don't know. Life is difficult. It's hard. I definitely want to go somewhere new. I want to go somewhere where there's a strong gay, like, population community. Not population, community, you know? Like Seattle, or like we said, Palm Springs is basically a town run by homosexuals, and somewhere like that, and like, I don't know, somewhere where you can like be yourself and live and start a general store. Am I just describing the plot of Schitt's Creek? Does anyone else like think it's like messed up that Mario just donkey punches Yoshi in the back of the head? You think he's just like tapping him? It looks like he's literally hitting him in the back of the eye socket. Like, I'm gonna get the ASPCA involved in this. Oh, thank God I got all these like secret things still. We really played it. We played this way better than I did when I was a kid. OMG, you have to jettison your friend in order to survive. Oh God, Lizzie, yeah, I feel that pain, the mobile ordering thing. Yeah, so even to take it another step, you know, past like just your parents, it was like my friend CJ, I was doing something with him recently and he just didn't, you know, it was like, we get somewhere, you go somewhere, and then you realize you have to do the mobile order, so then you have to download the app, then you have to create your account, then you have to add in the payment stuff, then you have, it's all these steps where you're like, but I'm standing right here. I'm standing right here. I need to do... After flying with your student. Jeez, Sam, I don't know how you're still with us. The Barbie house, Olivia. We should move into the Barbie house. Sorry, I'm gonna scroll back here. Listen, here's the thing. Here's the thing. Palm Springs is actually not that expensive. I mean, it can be. Oh yeah, John brought up a good point. Super Mario Wonder. There is a new side-scrolling Super Mario game coming out. So once we get ready, and that's in October. By then, I should at least be almost done with this one, right? You would think. But how long have we been playing this one? I don't remember when my first video of this was. Was it before Christmas? Oh God, those little demons. What even are those? What even is that? I feel like I'm that meme of the guy. Daddy, chill. What are you... Oh God, and then this asshole with the fire on his stick. Nobody likes you. And, you know, why you gotta be this way? I hope he gives you good health insurance. It's like, oh no, fudge! Guys, I can't do this. My anxiety is through the roof right now. Is this why I have anxiety? Oh God, fudge, fudge, fudge. Too much fudge. Oh God. Oh God, this is the one with the ghosts, so like, just a bunch of, like, oh, guess what? We have superpowers. You didn't know that we could be blocks? No, but I knew you could be jerks. Oh God, a bunch of idiots over here. And I'm one of them. I'm their leader. Oh, all that for a one-up. Fantastic. How do I get out of the game? I gotta assume I've gotta lure those brick dicks over here. Follow me, gentlemen. Or just the one, I guess? That's what I get for turning around, making sure everybody's alright, and God forbid. Hiya! Oh God, don't fly with me on you. Here's the thing, I can't just... Oh my God. I can't just, like, stand. It's like Mario's always got to be moving. Yeah, Jennifer, you're right. Never regret visiting, you're right. I hope I hit the right button to save. I hope no one hears this audio without the context that you play your video game. Yeah. That's hilarious. Okay, I'm gonna play this. I'm giving myself like 15 more minutes. Oh my God. Why? Why didn't he get the dinosaurs on his side? Why am I so whiny? I'm getting tired. I'm gonna go to the Salty Donut this week to get their Pride Donut. Because they're also, like, the best donuts around. And they were like, hey, can you come eat this donut? And I was like, yeah, twist my arm, why don't you? You mother effing... Do you think... So I've watched people when they do play, like, on... Like, you know when you have to watch, like, the walkthroughs and stuff? And I've watched people play this, and, like, when people go through it fast, I think that gives me anxiety, too. Like, you're always like, okay. Oh, didn't know you could spray sideways, you jerk. Do you think that's just a pit of despair? Yep. Yep. Sure was. Fudge. I think my thumbs just aren't used to pushing on these buttons again yet. They say, if you don't make it, you fake it. No, what? If you fake it till you make it. If you don't use it, you lose it. And honey, let me tell you, I've lost it. I've lost it. Get away from me, small dinosaur. Get away from me! Well, Trey, you should know that if you do go to the Salty and you do buy that Pride Donut, portions of the sale from the Pride Donut will go to local LGBTQIA associations. Okay, all that, just eat that, jerk. Oh, fudge. Oh, fudge. Oh, fudge. Oh, fudge. Oh, fudge. Oh, fudge. You know what would help with this? A blue Yoshi. But you know what? The green guy, still love you. Still love you. Still love you. Keep those boots a-going, baby. That's how they stay shiny. Oh, God. This is my nightmare. This one you literally have to keep moving, but there's things everywhere. We made it. Oh my God. Yummy. Don't do it, Yoshi. Don't you do it, you gluttonous. I've seen 7. Don't be the spaghetti guy. Oh, God. Oh, God. What the hell? You chose wisely. Listen, who's going to see Indiana Jones this weekend? I got tickets for Disney Springs on Friday. So I'm going Friday. So get ready for probably a review of that at some point. A review. I don't know. You know, I like doing the live streams. I feel like they're a little loosey-goosey. And I don't think that, like, me doing one video of being like, review Indiana Jones. I'm also not, like... I'm not that guy. I don't know. I just feel like it's better. I like having an open dialogue about movies. I think I would like it more if more things did like movie panel discussions about a movie. So then it wasn't like a review, or it was a review, but a review should involve more than one person, I think, because everybody's palettes are all different and art is subjective. So I think art being subjective, people should, you know, bring in other perspectives and views and opinions and all of that sort of stuff. Do you guys think I just jump off of this thing? Or do I just go back down? I think I go back down. Oh God, 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 oh God. Nope, I think you jump off it. Oh God, okay. There were literally clouds right there, we're fine. Here's the thing, I feel like with Indiana Jones, like, oh, fudge. Actually, that's what I should watch after this. Oh no, that hairy man! Oh no, oh, you fuzzing I like Indiana Jones movies no matter what. I can barely remember Crystal Skull though, so I say that now, and then I'm gonna rewatch that and be like, "Oh boy, remember that time I said I love all Indiana Jones movies? Oh boy." I feel like I'm doing a Yogi Bear impersonation. Yogi. I don't care. The reviews I read basically were like, yeah, they're like, it just is a by the numbers, like whatever, and you know, by the numbers, like greatest hits sort of a thing. And I want to be like, why does everybody keep saying that like it's a bad thing? Like, I'd rather that be it for the last one than it be something like pure awful. Or maybe that is pure. Maybe it'll be mundane. I don't know. I don't know. I have a feeling, like with the, I won't read any like detailed reviews or anything like that, but I have a feeling, based on what the couple of things I said, with no specifics and no plot spoilers, because God, I would never read spoilers ahead of time. Oh, you can't, so you can't get the mustache man out of there. He's not even a mustache. It's just like a guy who hasn't shaved in a while. Okay, the thing to remember is not to go to pieces when that happens. But I forget what I was just saying. God, sorry. I'm so stressed out right now. Okay, get the feather, baby. Get the feather, sweet baby. Okay, you got the feather, sweet baby. Oh, God, you sweet, stupid baby. Last life, last life, last life. It's not like we can get to a save point, so I might as well just bite the bullet here. Huzzah! I stole your shell. Oh, that's what you get for being a thief. Karma. Karma, baby. I don't even remember where Yoshi was. Oh, hairy man. And we're dead. Okay, if that was it. Oh, sad. Well, at least we got to that save point. So I'm going to end right here. And pop back over here. Mute that over there. Close that down over here. Oh, so much Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade. First, I feel like I've seen I feel like I have seen Raiders and Temple of Doom more recently. So I feel like they're more fresh in my head. I gotta watch the stupid bear, though. Ugh. Not stupid. It's fine. Anyway, all right. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out and watching this with me, and you're all really kind, and I really appreciate it. I saw a super chat in here, too, I think. Did I make that up? Somebody passed something in here. That was really nice of you. I can't look at it the same way I can on YouTube. I feel like I should do that. Oh, John Brooks, thank you. They did do the Nintendo one first. You're right. The like regular Nintendo one. I'm like, ugh. Anyway, I'll have to do a little tour. I know I said this before. I think so one day in that video will have to be like non-live stream, but give you all like, yeah, I finally changed my poster. Give you a tour of like the shelves behind me. That'll be like one video, and then all the video game stuff. That'll be another video, and then that way you can get a little more insight into the crazy person that is me. Also, I am desperate to like pare down my belongings because I feel like they are literally just crushing me, and I would just like space and be able to enjoy things, but I have an emotional sickness that doesn't let me do it that well. So there'll probably be a cleaning video somewhere. Oh, maybe I should set up a camera, sit on the floor over here, and you can all help me. We can do like a keep, donate, giveaway like 4 categories, I feel like, or contest. Anyway, thank you so much. You've all been amazing. I'm losing my energy. It's not your fault. I just literally, it's crazy to me. It's only 10:15 and I'm like, oh. But it was nice to have you all in here. I always do appreciate the chat being lively and so much kinder and nicer than other chats I have to be involved with sometimes. And so thank you, all of you positive people out there, and I hope you have a great time. And I'm thinking like Saturday or Sunday, maybe? I don't know. We'll definitely do one this weekend. And remember, if you are one of my personal Patreon supporters, patreon.com/Ryno, RYNO1185, you have until tomorrow night, I believe I said, to get those, to participate in those contests over there. So 3 contests if you're in the, depending on what tier you're in, up to 3 contests. So that is, that's that. And all my joints hurt. Thank you, everybody. I'll see you all later. Bye.